I ran into this video on Instagram, um, and it was very funny to me. Um, and she said the quiet part out loud. Um, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, she put the title of her video is Trump signed an executive order ending cashless bail. Right? Now I'm gonna address that after she finished her commentary. So without further ado, let's continue.
Black men, stay your ass home. 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 I don't know how any other way to say it, but stay your ass home. And I say this with all the love in my heart for y'all. Stay your ass home. Y'all president just signed an executive order ending cashless bail. Meaning, if you don't have the cash, which most of us don't, your ass gonna stay in jail until trial.
So wait, let's rewind this a little bit, so cause I don't want nobody to get lost in the sauce. Let's go back and see what she said again, so I can say. I just want to stay on that point right quick.
Which most of us don't. Ending cashless bail. Meaning, if you don't have the cash, which most of us don't.
So wait, we can't just stop committing crime? So in other words, you saying that this is what you said in the beginning of the video, black men stay home. Your reason for saying that is because Trump is ending cashless bail, meaning you get out of jail without paying no cash, you sign out. And you either get put with an ankle monitor or you sign out on your own recognitions and they send you a court date and you go to their court date or whatever, however, but you don't have to pay no cash. You don't have to get a bail bond and nothing like that. And she's telling you that this is a problem. Instead of telling you, hey, black man, black woman, don't commit crime. And you can alleviate this whole situation. She's telling you, again, pushing the victim narrative that, hey, and then another thing, this is for everybody. This ain't just for black people. But we all know, the quiet part out loud is what she just said, is black people commit 50% of all, actually 51% to be exact, of all crime in America. Now, we understand that number is so large because black people are a very small percentage in America, right? But they are committing over half of the crime. So she's telling you that, hey, I know, I'm not going to say it, I know y'all commit majority of crime. So when Trump passed this law ending cashless bail, it's directed to you, black man, not the whole America. But let's continue.
Your ass gonna stay in jail until trial. The way these people are just trying to do everything in their power to get us off these streets, y'all, please stay home. Please stay safe. He signed executive orders on everything except the Epstein file. He's focusing on the wrong thing. And the sad part is, anybody who watched that video, he didn't even understand or know what he was signing. He was sitting there asking.
No, sweetie, you don't understand and know what he's signing. But let's continue.
Dumbass question. He was asking questions, but you don't know or understand what you're signing. You're just doing stuff. Like, he's legit just doing stuff. And y'all love to say, oh, it's like the Trump supporters, especially the black ones, say, oh, it's not that Trump don't like black people. What is it? What is it then? We know he don't like poor people, but what, like, a lot of this stuff is feeling like a target. Like, and
I've got several videos on my channel, on my YouTube channel, probably dated all the way back to probably 2020, debunking and proving, for the people who not aware, for the people who not watching, for the people who not keeping score, because the people who are doing all those things, they know very well that Trump not only loves black people, but he's the first black president, in my opinion, if we talking about presidents who did things for black people. But I digress. Let's continue.
I know y'all like, who is this lady to listen to with this thing on her head and this robe? Just please, y'all stay home. I'm nobody to listen to, but just please, please stay home. If you gotta order your groceries, order your groceries. If like, I understand we like to bump our music, don't. Like, just do not. And I know these people don't need a reason. They don't need a reason. They don't need a reason. I'm not saying we give them reasons because we don't. They don't need a reason. I'm just saying stay out
Y'all don't give them a reason? Wow. But let's continue.
the way as much as possible. Because once they get you, they got you. Unless your family got money.
And you know another thing funny? I just want to, y'all all just listen to what this woman said. And very troubling that she has a number of followers who listen to her. And in the comment section saying, yeah, and they affirming what she's saying. And it's complete nonsense. Anybody with two working brain cells, not a high IQ person, not a super smart person. If you got common sense, or not even common sense, if you got comms, not even the whole common, if you got common sense, you know that what she just said makes no sense. But again, she said the quiet part out loud, right? That these laws, when Trump, who is a law and order president, and these laws that he's doing, she knows, we all know who they're going to affect more because why? These are the people who commit majority of the crime. And this is the job. This is just like off police officers. I tell people all the time, you may say, oh, well, why police always in the black neighborhood? Because that's where the most crime is. These law and order police officers, their job is to fight crime. Their job is to protect civilians from crime. So any area or any group of people who are doing the most crime, of course, are going to be targeted and most affected by these laws. But that's an easy fix, right? That's an easy fix. What's the easy fix, Vernon? Stop committing crime. But you know what's really funny? You know what's so funny about videos like this and individuals like this and why they are laughing stock and not respected? They of course they respected and by victims, people who victims and people who brain dead don't think for themselves. But for people who have two brain cells to rub together and more, and people who actually have common sense, reason why she's not taken serious and reason why she's a complete laughing stock is because you know what's so funny? This is the funniest part. When let something happen to one of her loved ones, let's just say something had, God forbid, let's say something violent happened to her loved ones, and the person who commit that violent act toward her loved one get out of jail without no paying no cash, a cashless bond. She gonna be crying and on Facebook saying this ain't right, and it's just like these Negroes who always hollering about how much they hate the police and how they will never. How we don't snitch and none of that. But let something happen to their loved ones. Let somebody break into their house. Let something happen to their loved ones in a club setting, and everybody be like, man, I ain't see nothing. I ain't see. Know what they gonna do? They gonna get on Facebook talking about, oh man, everybody act like they ain't see nothing. I know somebody seen something. Yeah, we seen something, but you told us not to read. In your post last year, you said we ain't talking to police. We ain't ratting. F the police. But now something that happened to you is on your doorstep now, and now all of a sudden you want everybody to cooperate and turn in the police. That's not how this works, sweetheart. Right? That's not how this works, sweetheart. Again, let something happen to a loved one and they get out cashless bill. She be mad as a Russian. I seen somebody post, funny, I seen this dude post the other day on his page. He a manager at a particular job. And some people came up there, a law enforcement came up there and questioning him about one of his employees. And he told them, his reply was, according to his Facebook page, his reply was, do y'all job. That's not my job. And that's cool. That's your right. You don't have to cooperate. If you're not involved in that investigation, you don't have to cooperate. True enough, right? True enough. But you know what's funny about that? What's so funny to me about that? Let there would have been something that happened to his people. Let it would have been something that happened to his people. And somebody was going to another job, ask and say, did y'all see something or whatever the situation was? And the people be like, nah, man, I ain't see nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He be on Facebook mad. And people act like they ain't seen nothing. Again, as I just said, we didn't see nothing. You know why? Because it's F the police, remember? no snitching, remember? Right? You It's like these people, you will see them and they'll be on social media all year round talking about F the police and I, because I got a black son and all this and all that. But let that dude, let that dude that stay with them, that in most cases paying the bill, get caught going through their phone or they going through his phone or whatever, and they want him to leave. Guess who they call? The police. That's what they call. Same ones who will be on there talking about F the police and F the police this, and let something happen to one of their loved ones. They want the police to turn into NYPD Blue to solve the case for their loved ones. But it's F the police. So that's why I say this was funny, man. This woman's a complete joke. But I just want to show y'all why people like her and people who think like her are a complete joke and a laughing stock. Man, I'm out of here.